a different idea that you could try here. When you are in a 2-5-1, in this case, you would be in the key of G, right? A 2-5-1 in the key of G major would be A minor, D7, G. So this is your A minor. And then what sounds really good, going to your 5, which is your D7. Then start after that, start from the 5th of D, which is 2 frets to the left if you're right-handed. And then go chromatically down to the 3rd. Right, so. And there you could perhaps play a D9, right, with 4, 5, 5, 5 there. It's always a nice idea. For example, if I'm playing I Can't Give You Anything But Love, which is that key, right? So, moving on to our G major. As you probably heard, there is sort of a voice leading idea on string 4, right? There's a melody going on. So when it comes to voice leading, generally speaking, the note in each chord and voicing, the note that stands out the most is the highest pitch note in the chord, normally. So if I'm playing any melody, any idea, right? You've probably heard. Because that was always the highest pitched. But in this particular instance, somehow, probably because of the dissonance and the unusual voicing, to me, this is the one that stands out. You can clearly hear the highest pitch note as well. But this one stands out. That's why your voice leading idea sounds pretty good, you know, if led from string 4. And so, moving on to G, where could we go on string 4 then to play our G major chord? Our G there. So, well, of course, the most obvious one. It doesn't really much sound in the style, but it's your normal triad G. Right, that would be the most classical option, right? But as you probably guessed, this is not something we really want to do because it's just a bit obvious, right? What sounds really good and a very useful voicing that you guys might find useful for your vocabulary is this here. G. So I'm playing E, B, D, A, or frets wise from string 4, I'm playing 2, 4, 3, 5. 2, 4, 3, 5 from string 4. That's the G major. It sounds very nice combined with that 2-5. See, I've got, there's my melody going on. You could even go down to chromatically to that 2 fret, to that E note. And see, if I play it on its own, it doesn't really sound like a 2-5-1 almost, but against the harmony, it's beautiful. So this is one idea. idea. So this is a 251 with root on string 6. Correct? So then the other most common shape, let's say in 251s, is when the root of the 1 is on string 5. It's always good to learn a couple of ideas, you know, in both boxes, let's say. This is 1. Then I've got, right, A, D7, A minor, D7, G. So with very standard voicings, correct, 251 in G. And so I'm going to show you another idea here for this. Okay. This is a very nice one because for me, it's very nice because of this. The 11th, that note, fret 10 string 1 is the 11th. It's beautiful. Right, so this A minor with a 9th and an 11th, or 4th. Probably 11th is more correct. Right, then what sounds very good after that for the 5 is a simple D 9th, which we play by playing 10, 11, 10, 12. 10, 11, 10, 12. So then your G major will be, I'll be playing it just as a major 6th, simple major 6th. Also a very good shape to remember and learn. It's 9, 9, 8, 10. So pretty standard really, but also very useful for major chords, because again, when we play chord solos, even on a harmony, even, you know, to someone playing rhythm, when we want to play some chord ideas, we don't really want to do these ones, right? In this style of music, at least. So it's always good to have some different ones, such as, you know, these 6s, or that one that I showed you earlier. I suppose you could also play, going from what John was saying before, you know, adding the 9th. I suppose you could do it by playing 9, 9, 10, 10. It's also an option, right? So again, just to recap, we've got our 10, 12, 12, 10 for A minor. Again, whenever you play that 11th, it always sounds great for me. You can play it even playing rhythm sometimes. But anyway, so that's your A minor. And then for your D7, we'll be playing a D 9th, which is 10, 11, 10, 12. And then for your G, just a G6 here. Now, the voicings are quite appropriate in the style, especially for a slightly more modern way of playing, which I do enjoy. So what makes it appropriate is not only the voicing itself, but also the way of playing it, the accents and the rhythm. So rhythm-wise, a way to make it sound even more in the style then would be to, and this goes for any chord voicing, chord solos that you play, would be to start from one semitone below and then slide it to its place. And so rhythm-wise, you could look at something like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, da 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 da, something like that. You know, it's just an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's totally the experiment, but